Hello everyone, Namaskar. I'm Monica and you're watching Mom's Advice. Excuse me. Hello? Yeah?
So there is distraction everywhere. हर तरफ distraction है. लेकिन अगर आप एक्शन पे कंसंट्रेट करेंगे तो डिस्ट्रैक्शन अपने आप गायब हो जाएगा. If you really want to kill distraction, which is inside as well as outside, you need to have some aim, goal, and purpose of life. Distraction never comes to us. We look for one and then cry. Do not fight with distraction. Better be part of it. And try to make use of distraction for your betterment. Remember, you can't do big things in life if you get distracted by smaller things. So today we are going to learn how to kill distraction and focus on your goals. Watch the complete video because today I'm going to share the 10 steps to be followed to manage distraction by drawing healthy boundaries. So without further ado, let's get started. Speak to yourself and ask yourself what's really going on. आपको लाइफ में चाहिए क्या? Are you getting distracted? Are you getting attracted by something? If it's yes, then from where? Because distraction is all around. So firstly, we need to know the source of distraction. आपका source of distraction internal है या external? यानी आपके अंदर से आवाज आ रही है या ये बाहर का हल्ला गुल्ला है. आपको अपना सोर्स तो पता होना चाहिए. That means अगर ये external है, it could be a phone call or it could be a text message or it could be some noise which is coming from outside. And if it is internal, ये हो सकती है आपके मन, आप अशांत हैं, आपको भूख लगी है या आप maybe some tension में है or it could be anything else. So now you know the source of distraction. Let's move on to step number 2. You have to make up your mind to attack the cause of distraction, that is the source of distraction. No matter what comes on your way, no matter how difficult it is, but you need to fight against the distraction. अगर आपको पता चल गया है आपके डिस्ट्रैक्शन का कॉज क्या है, इट्स बेटर यू मेक अप योर माइंड एंड किल द कॉज ऑफ डिस्ट्रैक्शन. सो टू किल इट वी नीड टू मूव ऑन टू स्टेप नंबर 3. We all know a goal without a plan is only a wish. So to achieve your goal, you have to have a foolproof plan. अगर आप विनर बनना चाहते हैं तो आपके पास हर प्रॉब्लम का कुछ ना कुछ सॉल्यूशन होना चाहिए. अगर हम डिस्ट्रैक्शन को भी अपने आप से उठाकर ऐसे फेंक सकते होते तो इजीली फेंक देते, लेकिन ऐसा पॉसिबल नहीं है. हमें डिस्ट्रैक्शन को यूज़ करने के लिए कुछ ऐसे रूल बनाने हैं कि हम डिस्ट्रैक्शन को यूज़ कर सके, उसका फ़ायदा ले सके और हम आसानी से ज़िंदगी में आगे बढ़ सकें. We also know that every 10 minutes you spend in planning saves an hour in execution. So now you have a firm plan. So let's move on to the step number 4. Today the biggest distraction is internet. So आपको learn करना है how do you manage internet. आपको internet manage करना सीखना होगा because going offline is unavoidable in today's scenario, in current scenario. It helps us to learn plenty of things, and on the other hand, it diverts our mind from studies and work. इंटरनेट हमारे घर के दरवाज़ों की तरह है जिसको हम अपनी ज़रूरत के हिसाब से बंद कर सकते हैं या खोल सकते हैं। अगर दरवाजे हमेशा खुले रहेंगे तो कोई भी अंदर आता रहेगा और आप हमेशा डिस्टर्ब होते रहेंगे। If you really do not want to get disturbed, block the unwanted sites, silence all the non-essential notification, block access to all the distracting websites, keep your phone on do not disturb or flight mode, and if you are not using internet for your studies, switch off your mobile, tab, laptop to keep your internet away. So next, move on to next step number 5. Always remember to take a break to clear all the distraction from your mind. That means थोड़ा रुको, break लो और फिर आगे बढ़ो. I have already spoken about this point in length in my examination series. In case you have missed out, do check out the playlist linked to this eye icon, and I have also mentioned the link in the description box. As your body and mind allows, do try to sit in a stretch, but don't forget to take a break to refresh your mind. Speed of mind is faster than speed of light. Either you control your mind or your mind will control you. Choice is yours. आपने अक्सर नोटिस किया होगा कि जब भी आप सीरियसली पढ़ने को बैठते हैं या कोई काम करने बैठते हैं तो आपका माइंड किधर से किधर पहुंच जाता है. आप करना कुछ चाहते हैं और कर कुछ देते हैं. Dear friends, I have one suggestion. If you are engrossed in your studies or in some work, और आपको कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ याद आती है, लेट्स से आपको किसी को बर्थडे विशेस भेजनी है, यू नीड टू सेंड सम मैसेज, यू नीड टू डू सम रिपेयर वर्क, यू नीड टू गो टू शॉप और यू नीड टू वॉच सम न्यूली रिलीज्ड म्यूजिक एल्बम, डोंट वरी, आप यू राइट डाउन सेपरेटली एंड कॉल दिस लिस्ट एज रिवॉर्ड लिस्ट. और फिर जब भी आप फ्री हो और आपका ब्रेक टाइम हो, यू कैन क्लेम ऑल योर रिवॉर्ड्स. एंड एक और बेनिफिट है इसका, later when you will check your reward list, you will see half the things which you have noted down are useless. And this will even motivate you to train your mind to be at one place and complete your work. और हमें यह भी पता है that cleaning and organizing is a practice, not a project. So स्वच्छता अभियान अपने स्टडी टेबल से ही शुरू करें, because this will surely avoid all the visual distractions. You will see if you're organized, you have a plan and you keep your study area clean, your speed, your efficiency, your productivity will definitely increase और आपका कोई distraction भी नहीं होगा. So now let's move on to step number 8. You all would have heard about the famous tag, do not disturb. Make use of this tag. Man is a social animal, but you need to value your time. If you need to meet someone, you need to make some important call or you have some important thing to do, then better you inform others about the availability of your time. Let's say afternoons you are relatively free, relaxed, that is the time when you chit chat and you spend your leisure time. So then inform your friends that that's the time, that's the duration you will be available, and other time you should not be disturbed. Similarly, अगर आपके friends का भी कुछ ऐसा time है जिसमें आपको उनको disturb नहीं करना है, then please value their time also. And one more thing, you can also make use of headphone to avoid unnecessarily disturbance. So next, move on to step number 9. You may try out some mind workout to relax your mind and focus on your goals. Let's say some breathing exercises, bathing with warm water, listening to some soothing music, meditation to focus your attention, or writing down your feelings, or sometimes just closing your eyes and relaxing. So now let's move on to the final step, step number 10. Use timer when you work for hours and set a deadline for your work. जब आपके आगे टाइमर लगा होता है तो आप उसको टाइम से काम को कंप्लीट करते हैं. And if you set the deadline, then I'm very sure that you are going to achieve all your goals. अगर मेरी बात मानो, start your day an hour before everyone else. ये 1 घंटा केवल आपके लिए. Do any of your exercise, do meditation, do some workout, organize yourself, do anything before any distraction starts. So these were the 10 tips to stop getting distracted. ये distraction तो कहीं जाने वाला नहीं है. So learning to overcome the distraction is the best thing you can do to yourself. Now it's time to ponder. Let's recap. Now you may take my advice. Stop blaming distraction. Focus on your aim, goal, purpose of life. Friends, you may try out these tips to avoid the distraction, to kill the distraction. This is not a proper sequence. आप कोई भी कैसे भी tips use कर सकते हैं. In case you are using these tips, please do comment in the comment section that which tip benefited you. And I think you will be more productive and definitely less distracted after implementing these tips. Hope you loved my advice. For more of such advices, stay connected and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned, stay safe. See you. Bye bye. Namaskar. Jai Hind.